Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Silksong, where we find shut up, I'm trying to do an intro. So rude. Where we find ourselves still in the Flea Festival, and I've been given a couple of tips on how to do this. Namely, that to start with, I should try changing my crest. That into the Reaper, apparently. So if we're going to use the Reaper, we might as well make sure we use the traits we think would be best for this particular event and what we're doing. So Weave Light seems like a good option to me, because with that, we can then, you know, whatchamacallit, use the Silk attack more often. Then, after that... And I've got a couple of trinkets for us to try now. So, Makushka, we'll start with you. Let's see how well the so-called Reaper does against this. I've also got the, I'm not used to the Reaper's attack patterns yet. I don't think it should count if they land outside the platform, Makushka. That feels a bit off. But at least from this, I have discovered that at least with the Reaper's attack, I don't think I need to attack upwards. I can just attack them normally. Which feels like a definite improvement. Okay, that one's a bit unfair. Landing in the very middle like that. How many do I need for this again? 30. I need 30, do I? And it does look like the most they do at once is 3, so... Okay, that's an interesting dash attack that I didn't know about. I hit that one. Fuck off. I'm not gonna lie, I equipped the wisps with this because I was hoping that maybe ever so often they could hit this for me. They could hit a thing for me, but it doesn't look like they do. I don't like the Reaper. I don't like the Reaper. I think the Reaper gets in the way because it's upward, because its dash attack is too slow and gets in the way. I'm gonna try the Shaman instead. Maybe the range attacks will help me more. What's with the big un? But you know what? It doesn't matter. Shaman Crest, long-range attacks. It makes the difference. Miss Hornet, that was incredible work of skill. Well done. I know you skipped past my first line of dialogue, but I understand the thrill at the moment made you do so. Miss Hornet, with your skill, I am certain you could best all 3 of our games and become the grandest champion of all. Yeah, let's, you know, try and do that, maybe. Is there anything that actually helps me stay airborne? At the very least, there's a Weave Crest, which I can use to then just do that more often. You know, as stupid as it is, I'm going to equip the Reserve Bind. Because perhaps staying in the air will be... A quick second might help. Oh, wait, no, the whatchamacallit, the reserve... The... No! I was so close! I think I was like 4 off. Yeah, 4 off. Jesus, no. So close. They just didn't appear for... And that would have been the perfect time to use the reserve bind. Oh, wait, no. This thing forces me down the moment I use the reserve bind, doesn't it? "52! Glorious! Second attempt with the shaman." "Vinka, my dear one, my dancer. The game has ended and you have proven yourself champion. None can best your score. You have shamed us all with your fearsome grace, but will you keep playing for me? You will keep playing for me, yes? The end of the world not be a lonely thing." Well, hello, Makushka. "Miss Hornet, you have proven yourself the champion at each of our flea games. I am confident now that the grand champion of our festival has emerged. It is none other than yourself, of course. And thusly must our final ceremony begin. Fleas, prepare yourselves." Gathered here we are to honor the grand champion of this very final of festivals. Now, Miss Hornet, strike the great effigy with all your might. One moment. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I have equipped something for this? I admit, I was not expecting the piñata. I also wonder if all the rosaries, which I'm basically having roll off the screen, are gonna stay there or not. It would be really good if they are. Oh, look at how happy everyone, even Vogue. Vogue looks like she's smiling, and that's the first time I think I've seen her like that. I like that. Pale oil. Really? Thank you for the festival. Please may the games remain. I enjoyed them. They do! And so, the great ceremony has reached its climax and the grand champion emerged. Thank you for spending your last moments here with us, Miss Hornet. Though the world will soon end, and our paradise will crumble, the memories of friendship we have all shared shall surely echo through the oncoming void for all eternity. Flea Master, your sentiment is kind, but this world will not end. Oh, how good of you to speak words of hope for our benefit, but we have accepted our fate. Come, let us forget the past and revel together. It is not merely hope that I offer you, sir, but a promise. This kingdom's suffering has a singular cause, and by my own claw it will be cleansed. Perhaps not every flea will survive what is coming, but the world will not die, and your settlement may still see a chance to prosper. Ah, you speak with such conviction, but I cannot bring myself to hope such. I am sorry. Come what may, we fleas will be here until the end, and the games will continue, of course. Celebrate with us for as long as you wish, dear friend. Yep, I don't get any of the extra rewards. Damn! I feel I missed out on so much money then, but oh well. Pale oil. Well, I know where I am going next. So I'm tempted to keep this particular whatchamacallit on. Just because of the variance in abilities. Jeffrey! Take me down to Bellheart, if you would, please. We have a Pin Master to see. Hello, Pin Master. It is fortunate to see you have returned, Pin Master. The roads between here and that deep woods grave crawl with violent foes. I had concerns for your safety. Brave warrior, my hero. 'Twas indeed a fearful scramble home, but I am safe I am now. And a warmly pleasure to see you too, for the world has darkened indeed. In such times the task for a pinmaster is clear, to polish and sharpen and refine, suchly that the glimmer of your blade may pierce through the encroaching murk.
Yanara.
Again, pinmaster, I must ask for your skilled service. I bring another gland of oil. Oil so much. This bug is past surprise. It is time, methinks, to see your blade's work finished, to bring about a shine bright as none before. Welly now, why wait? Would you have me begin, traveller? Yes, yes I would. And now for the ASMR experience. It really does just send a tingle up your spine, does that AMSR experience. I am glad I chose the right voice for this guy when I first met him. That blade, by claw it is done. Sharper than this pinmaster would have believed achievable, shining pale and clear. Bonvar, stranger, you have granted my wish and more. Your blade is an accomplishment to match those of the great pinmasters past. Farloom may ail, but throughout its morbid dim, your needle will shine bright. Pale steel needle, long sewing tool, uniquely balanced for carbide. The hive steel blade has been sharpened to its ultimate form. That blade, by claw, my finest work by far. Farloom may ail, but across its morbid dim, your nail will shine bright. Glorious. Ooh, what's this? Hello, what are you? Memory locket. How many of those do I have left? One. I have one left. You know what? I want to go see Eva. We only have one memory locket left. I have to wonder whether or not we have enough to get whatever is left of her, or whether we need all of them. I imagine we would need all of them, because that's how these things normally go, but that bind is definitely longer than most. Let me in. I have a ghost woman thing to see. Hello, Eva. Lady, so you live still. This is good. I had felt the conflict commence, pale hearts ablaze, and the sudden well of darkness after. I am sorry, Eva. I had hoped to slay the monarch and was near achieving that goal. The situation has become complicated. Now all of Farloom threatens to fall. But I can sense it in you, lady. You have not yet yielded to despair, so some hope must still remain. Slim hope, I suspect, but true. There may yet be a way through this disaster. I shall pursue that goal with whatever strength remains. Then allow me to continue to aid you as well. Mine might be a small contribution, but I shall provide it eagerly. Okay. Lady, you are a multitude within a single shell, and being truly unbound. To aid your growth has proved a grand task, even for one as limited as me. As my last act, permit me to ask a final selfish request. Your talents have proved great benefit, Eva. What is it you desire of me? Only to have my own soul, my own memories, bound within your shell, as you have done with those others throughout these lands. I would not define as a crest within you, but my small strength may yet still grant a final boon. You ask to be subsumed? No, your mind would cease to be in any independent sense. I know, but still I seek it gladly, to be united with one unbound. This is the kind of escape I once prayed for, though the weight of ages had almost made me forget. Dear lady, would you grant me this request? Okay. By your grace, I am at last I am at last broken from my fate. Gladly I accept your union, Eva. No longer shall you suffer eternity alone. Okay. Okay. Bound Eva's song, Sylphart. Eva's soul and strength reside within. Silk will regenerate while resting at a bench. Aww. I feel bad the only way we could really save her is to kill her, but I suppose it kind of makes sense. I mean, she was basically a ghost in a shell, wasn't she? Alright, well. To continue things on, we're going back to Bellheart. And then going to talk to our historian. Hello, historian.
Ah, I smell something on you. Heavy with the past you are. You have a relic for me, don't you?
Yes, 3 in fact.
Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, look at what I have.
That was a lot of money you gave me. Thank you. Choral commandment, last edict of the conductors, and lo is eternity sustained. By the architect's claw we welcome that final form of the dial and mote and rotor, and soul gladly given, the perfect unfaltering voice. Okay. Rune harp, the last word of the weavers. Sisters, spiders, the burden is past. These simple bugs shall bear it full, never to cease, never to silence. We shall die and wait, and pray that one may come of silken strength enough to weave us free. Arcane egg, an artifact almost impossibly old, marked inside with many fine etchings. Most are indecipherable. No will, no self, shade. No will, no self, shade. Is it literally referring to the whatchamacallit right there? Alright, Jeffrey, we're now going back to the Grand Bellway, because I think it's about time I bought those things off the architect that need the craft metal. Especially as we now have the craft metal. Well, the fact I can hear her is a good sign, at least. It shows she's not dead. Hello, architect. Master, I have commuted with the shrine above. Your learnings are unique, techniques born of cogwork hearts. Their mastery will require some commitment on my part. Bug Red, you are the first organic shell to fuse our memories. Such behavior, my line would have believed improbable, impossible. Still, your broad arsenal did suggest strong affinity with the mechanical craft, enough to allow access to our thought store. Yours is an impressive skill, Master. I am grateful for the insight. And there we go. Both of them mine. My service to you, Redbuck. As it concludes, I must confess. Long have I felt my rotors slow their spin. My limbs lift weak. An ending is felt, coming, sudden, certain, welcome. Whatever fading you feel has not shown in your craft, Master. You have provided tools of immaculate make. What will follow if you pass? Would another take your place? One cannot. The skill to construct an architect, that was taken but at a time. I am the last final. The core remains to sustain the song, but no more architects to tend toil or build anew. So strange, for Farloom Eternal states the directive cage, but how can eternity sustain without an architect to serve? This seems error. An end? An error? Welcome? Red Bug, do you need our services even now? Our duty is long, but we shall create for you if you require it. I mean, I'm not going to turn down some shard bundles. I could actually probably buy a couple just to get enough Jeffreys, you know? I mean, a single shard bundle is a full stack of Jeffreys. I feel I need to come back to you at some point, though. Holy hell, that regenerates fast! Right then, where next? Let's head back to Jeffrey. Sorry, a full stack of Timothys, that's what I mean. I'm sorry for getting you confused, Jeffrey. Let's start by seeing if there's anything on the wish wall. Why not? Hi, Sherma.
Oh, Benventra.
Our great citadel has lost its voice, and now that black threads rise up to tear its shell apart, I fear Holy Farloom is truly dying. But I still have hope, Red Maiden. Though kingdoms may fall, life still endures still, and we bugs can build our lands anew. I share your hope, Sherma. Remember that whatever is built next belongs not to the past, but to you. Your instincts are strong. Let it be those that guide you, rather than any reverence towards a kingdom's corpse.
Benvetra.
Oh, you flatter me. So, but it is my fellows who shall guide me, and those whose voices sing out still, even in these ruined times. Honestly, a fun way to look at it. I think the only shop really left for me is, Grindel. Well, regardless, I have been told of a couple places I need to go next. Namely, something apparently here in the Farfields, which I apparently missed. Indeed I did! That is quite blatantly obvious. How did I miss that? What is this? Claw summons. Scrawled missive on tattered rag. Defiler, dark, attend, home, wheel. You know, if it's a craw missive, that means it involves the craws. Those stupid birds. I was also told there's something here. Hold on a second. Hello. I have no idea what to expect here. I was told I could upgrade the curve claw or something here, I believe. So... what does that do? Hi, give. Give the curve claw. Okay, there you go. Are you going to give it back? Let's try resting on a bench. Maybe that'll do something. Hi. Curved sickle? Well, clearly I need to give that a try and see what that does. It looks to be identical. You know what? If we're going against claws, honestly, maybe I'll need them. So, what can I expect of these claws? Of these craws? What kind of annoyances are they hiding? Either way, I like the fact I can kill them so quickly now. That's nice. This wasn't open last time, was it? Or is this the same area as I went into before? Yeah, it was. Yeah, this is the same one. What do these craws hide? Can't be something up above. There's nothing over there. Defiler, dark, attend, home wheel. The hell is the home wheel? Unless it means the halfway home? That there is Craw Lake, so I would have assumed they were over here. I admit, I am stumped and have no idea where that's meant to go. Either way, something more important, which, I won't lie, I actually suspected as much, but... let us go and see the Green Prince. Yeah, look at that.
It's got the exact same aura as when we were dealing with the other guy. So, Green Prince.
Notelia.
Mio fine?
What do you have to say?
No enchador, enchadu. No enchador.
Interesting. Where in the hells am I? Ooh, it's green. Ooh, it's green. Green Prince? Hi. What? The myth we made, by grace, by blade. All bowed before we princes green.
Notelia.
All bowed before we princes green. Lost Verdania. Oh no, it's a copy of the bloody sands. Or at least here. We don't die. Completely. If we fail it. What is this thing? Interesting. Oh, I can move the lily pads. That's what I meant to do, is it? Okay. I haven't seen puzzles like this since, like, the days of Jack and Daxter. Oh, I enjoy that. That's nice. Okay, okay. Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Right, wrong, whatchamacallit. So while the last one had a gauntlet, this one just has a level I have to do in one life. To be fair, that's no worse than Bilewater was, so... That thing's still broken and done. Okay, I just wanted to make sure of that. So, over here is a bunch of... pests I struggle... to fight. Okay. And then over here... we have something that likes to... whatchamacallit, like I do. Okay. Goodbye. Okay, that I wasn't expecting. Interesting. I have no... oh, okay. This is probably bad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy the sickle claw. Fuck! You were the last one! I'm sure I was so close to winning. You know, what's this cogwork claw? Interesting. Don't think it's useful against the enemies we're going to be fighting. Honestly. Can I over-plasmify myself? in there. With no cost to my shell shards, I wonder. I mean, it probably costs me shell shards in these places in order to, even in the dream, to restore stuff using the architect, I suspect. Which is then kind of bad, considering they don't actually drop anything, so everything I'm using is a very limited resource with no other sources, but... Oh, okay, that's a quick way up there, is it? Alright, we discovered a small shortcut, at least. I guess the question is, where does this particular shortcut actually go? I suspect I need to do a bunch of those Jak and Daxter puzzles, which I saw. You're not so bad if there's only one of you. Ah, so these guys are... fine in the water, are they? That's annoying. They're basically pond skippers, I think. Oh, hello. That did something. Alright, what's in this direction, then? Something up, something to the left. Your eye... It came at me! If they don't want to die, they shouldn't come at me. I'm very twitchy with my weaponry. The Architect's attack can definitely do a lot of damage, it seems. If you can get, like, the full attack off. Rather than partial attack. Because it seems to attack in, like, multiple ways. Or multiple times. Okay. Push the lily pad across. What are you? Okay, you're what I'm after. I don't know what that's doing. I don't know what it's for, but it's doing something or other, I suppose. Oops, wrong button. Oops, wrong button. That's the right button. Now, what is this up here? Hello, Green Prince. What are you doing here? Here, the trail of the stag-touched pale. We hunted her, felled her, as none before were able. Proof it became of our majesty, mark of our divine right. Here, the proof of our majesty, mark of our divine right. Okay, that's doing something. Well, aren't you an interesting looking bugger? Those were soul. Why do I need soul? Pale stag. Timothy, kill it. If it wants to play, funny bugger. We can play funny bugger. Okay, bye-bye, Pale Stag. I don't know what you're meant to do, or represent, or a reason why you exist, but... goodbye. I guess. Well, that's annoying. I just killed a boss. Why aren't I on the right side of the button? I just killed a boss. Do I want to use this opportunity to actually... test whether I lose my shell shards? What is it? Upend? There we go. So I do lose my shell shards in here. Can't use items while in a memory. Then why can I use my shell shards in the first place? Or maybe they reset once I leave the dream? And that's just how many I enter with? I think last time I came here I went up, which is what got me to the arena. So let's head down this time. Hi, Prince! These waters at Land's Edge and the shrine atop our furtive escape, our brief retreat from rule. So many moments spent simple, joyful, free. So many moments spent simple, joyful, free. Inspect. What's this say? When 3 fonts weep, our sacred shrine shall rise. And what fonts need to weep? I'm assuming that is one of them. Okay, this is an interesting challenge you have now given me. I definitely do not think I am of the right crest for this particular challenge, but... namely, because I can't seem to bounce off those ones. Or maybe I can. Okay. Okay. This is definitely not the right crest for this challenge. God damn it, I was out of silk. I need the weave light for this particular challenge, I feel. Or to just be very cautious as to when I actually use my silk. Well, you know what? Here's one of the fonts, I guess, so that's technically progress. And as usual with all these challenges, we have the main problem of Hornet not wanting to do downward attacks. I don't actually need to do the silk. I probably need to do the silk just for speed, because of how slow this particular... There we go. Up to the top. This third shrine shall weep. That thing shall die, because of my own psychopathic murder honor. We stand on here, and what do we get? Peaceful. Inspect. Lift your voices, know our grace. Aww. I have no idea what any of those thingamajigs are that I am gathering from that. If I'm not mistaken, I went in that room in order to get the... whatchamacallit. So now... now we've done that. Another one. Okay. I have no idea what we are meant to have... No, that was the room which had all the enemies. So there's still yet another place I can go. So what is this right here? A little hut, a house. A place where the young shall dwell. For whatever reason. What am I doing with these? Oh, so this is where they all lived. These are houses. Oh. Why are they so hostile? I was given the impression that this place was peaceful. Why is everyone trying to kill me? Well, to be fair, I am mindlessly murdering their eggs without thinking. So, maybe there is justifiable reason, but... I don't like the fact you're giving me silk like that. That's not a good sign of what's to come. Again, to see this land abandoned, betrayed, and a throne I could not sit alone. You were mortal bugs, caught beneath a being pale. Devotion or destruction, these are the only fates my kind allow. Feel guilt at your absence, sir, but know the end was inexorable. The outcome set whether you remained or not. Do not seek to console me, warrior. This memory is mine alone. I'll not brook your brutish intrusion. You who dare trespass this sacred chamber, ready yourself to see us and know us, Veridia's rulers, together in our finest form. You know what? I will give you credit there, Green Prince. I didn't expect to lose to the clover dancers like that, but... or the dancers like that, but oh well. Oh! My shards do reset! In that case, I'm just gonna equip as many as I can, and you are going to now, in this dream... Now that I know they reset, let us play again. And see what I can do about this plasmified thingamajig. Ah, I can't, because I've got the Poya part attached. Ooh. So you do actually provide me a map. Interesting, interesting, okay. You know, this does feel intrusive, actually. Because this is clearly your memory. And you're still alive, and... Are you going to die if I do this? Just because I realize we're effectively deleting memories by doing these things to people. So... Heal up that. And... I am now plasmified. What does this do? Ah! The whatchamacallit heal over time. I was gonna say, do those actually... Are those actually killable? I want to kill these things, one of these things, just to unlock it in the entry. There we go. I need to defeat 5 more. God damn you. Right. Do I want to restore my stuff now? Probably. I don't think binding works when I'm plasmified. So... Guys, there's too many things on the goddamn... Fuck off! Alright. Not so bad, not so bad. Should probably wait for my health to regenerate, but that would be intelligent. Oh, that just unlocks a pathway that way, does it? And nothing more. Man, you can really just... eat through your entire... shard lists when you're the architect. Okay, so last time I intruded that way and got a boss. What is down then? Is that an exit? Okay then, Green Prince. Let's do this. Okay, you've been stunned. Okay, goodbye, Green Prince. Oh, that's not a good sign. To dance and love and end together. Oh, I wondered if you would die from that. Oh. The conjoined heart, it beats sharp and clear. Oh. Look at you there, just effectively in the embrace of your lover. Oh. Clover dancers, dual princes of old Verdania, beloved by their subjects for their grace and their ballet of dance they delivered upon outsiders. For one to love another so similar to themselves, is that selfless or vain? That's what you have to say about that, Hornet? Ugh. You know, I still think I've got to be missing something involving these crawls, and I feel I should just end the episode, because I think that Clover fight was a good place for us to finish on. Honestly. Why do I still hear stuff? Give the crawl summons? Okay. Alright, well, I wondered if there was something new down here. I guess I got my answer. Court of Crawls. Okay. Are you running out of crawls, right? Oh. Okay, you decided to get involved yourself, Crawl Father. Okay! Alright, I'm saving them. Now's the time for them. Goodbye, Craw Father! I am actually decent at this game when I've got all my gadgets available to me. Ha ha ha! Run away, birds! Run away! Claw Memento. Iron emblem of the Court of Claws, absolving the bearer of all crimes, future and past. The memento can be displayed at a home. Fun! What else do I get for it? Crawbell. Nest fashioned from an old bell, once set up, young crawls will occasionally roost within, filling the bell with shell shards and rosaries. The crawbell can be installed at the exterior of a home. Nice. Nice. That only cost me, like... what? All of my current shell shards? Half of them? Third, maybe? A third. Exactly a third. But you know what? Worth it. So considering there is a bonus secret heart in the form of the green prince, is there actually a bonus if we gather all four of them? Install the crawbell. Yeah, sure. Look, if I'm gonna have birds, they can at least pay rent. And now we have a craw memento. Nice. Nice. Well, everyone, I think I'm all out of time for today's episode, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today? I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.